How's it going, everybody? Back with a little bit of an update about the community and things going on, and also with the launch of the 7 Days to Die server that's going to be later this afternoon. Don't have a quite a time set for it. Just I know it's going to be this afternoon because I want to get this video out. I want to also make another video and just kind of get everything prepared, um, staff-wise and things like that for the 7 Days to Die server. Um, but a quick little bit of like the community and Discord updates. It's still kind of being reworked. We're still working on the whole reshaping and rebranding, I guess, more or less. I mean, it's still Covert Valley, but originally the Discord that you see right here, this was the 5M Discord that we had. It was just Covert Valley or P, um, and it was just mostly focused on the 5M sort of thing. And last year around July, I came up with the idea of making the Covert Valley hub, which was this Discord, and it would have all the different games that we would want to branch out, make a community in, and just play together and just do more than just 5M. But events happened, and that kind of didn't really go as planned. So kind of got put back on the back burner and just really was just sitting here. It was just more of an empty Discord. It was more of the idea of what we wanted to do, but just never really did anything with it. Um, and then this Discord became Crimson Valley RP because we didn't want to lose the CVRP little custom link that we had, just due to the fact that there was another person wanting it, sort of thing, and I always wanted to keep it and sit there and boost the other servers and get their own custom links that way. But just really thinking about it, and it just kind of got annoying on my end. I know a lot of people had issues, staff and non-staff had issues with the multiple discords, and it kind of, I finally got tired of it as well. So we decided to remove the community hub, stop the whole Discord just focused on this, um, and we just moved everything into the one Discord and combined everything. So now it's Covert Valley Nexus. This is where everything will be. So I'll show you what the server looks like when you first join and how to kind of get the roles and things like that. You're not going to see all the channels that are here. Only select staff will actually see all that. There will be staff that will be just for certain games that need the staff. Um, so more or less, still working the Discord out, getting all the channels set up for each category and whatnot. More or less, just we're focusing on what we need to kind of get made for right now, and which that's going to be the DayZ server, which that's still being worked on. Originally, DayZ was going to launch first, and then 7 Days to Die, and then was going to work on Red M, but kind of moving some things around and rethinking some strategies. I mean, the 7 Days to Die servers are ready to go, so no point to have that be hindered by waiting for something else to get started up. I'll talk more about 7 Days to Die in a little bit and whatnot, but eventually Red M's still going to happen. It's still going to be a thing. I'm just not really ready fully to go back into the 5M slash Red M community, I guess, and really work on that. Because Red M's, I gotta learn some new things because it's not the same as QB Core and 5M, and I'm just not in that mindset to sit down and focus on learning that. Um, but I'm getting there. It's taking me a while to kind of get back on my feet and back with the right state of mind. But so Red M's still coming eventually, because I kind of said this when I shut down the 5M server, that I wanted to do like a 5PD server or some sort of just like police main focus server. And this video came out from Jeff Fabiano, and he was showcasing the emergency response simulator. So I like the showcase. I like the idea of this. It's kind of like 5PD, or as he put it, LSPDFR. So waiting for more updates to come out, but I'm pretty sure we're going to go that route eventually. So be making a return to 5M at some point as well. more or less to be with this being the focus. There's police, well, not just police, there's fire and EMS, that's what I meant to say, as well. This script works well with the Smart Fire script that we had from London Studios. So, pretty much, it just makes it where we don't need a lot of people to RP out and whatnot. We can RP with the locals in the game and things like that. So we're really interested in getting that at some point, but no ET on when that's going to happen. Got to kind of focus on the current plans. But so kind of just community Discord updates and whatnot. Like I said, this is what this is going to be. So let me get the roles selected where you kind of when you see the server and where it's going to be at. So when you join the server, this should be all you see. To be able to see the roles channels and to be able to see the more channels, you have to verify. Eventually, I would like to have the verification go away, but it was just due to immature people. We had spamming bots and people coming in here spamming links to certain sites and just scam links, things like that. So, had to put this up for now. Verification's easy. It's not too hard. If you were in the community before and you can prove it and you know somebody sort of thing, or I know you, just let me know. I can give you the verification role. This is just for new people coming in we don't know sort of thing. It's just to protect the community from being spammed from at everyone with links to certain sites. So once you verify, you will be given the verification role, which I'll slap that role on now. And now you will see more channels. You won't see everything. To be able to start seeing more, you go to the roles channel, and this is all of the games. I'm going to stop the whole at everyone or just at community members in general, for the most part, unless it affects the whole entire community, sort of thing. So notifications will be the main thing we'll use, or we'll use the roles for these. So you'll just click on the role down here, react, and it'll give you the role to see the channel for those said games. So I'll scroll down here and like I'll say I clicked on the 5M1, Escape from Tarkov, and then Icarus, Payday, Red M, so forth. And now you'll be able to see the channel categories. And like I said, a lot of these are still being worked on and being added to and whatnot, so there's not a lot there yet. But more will be expanded out. But it's a cleaner way of the Discord. Hopefully the clutter and all of these different channels will be easier and not just so confusing and just a bunch of there. But that's how you get the roles. That's how you see all the channels and things like that. I know a lot of people that are joining here lately have issues with the verification, and I get it. But for right now, it's just to protect the community from being spammed. Hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to turn it off. Other than that, like I said, we're going to be launching the 7 Days to Die server later this afternoon. It is modded, so I'll talk a little bit more about the 7 Days to Die, and it'll be its own separate little video as well. Alright, so 7 Days to Die. So currently, no rules are posted in here. The server is going to be PvE, so we really don't have a lot of rules. I'm more or less waiting to build up community. We all get to kind of together, come up with ideas to kind of shape the lore, the story, on how we want the server to kind of like be and how we want to do certain things. So more or less, it's just a slightly modded server. More or less, is just things that add to the game. Nothing that makes it OP or really change the core concept of the game. It just adds to the core of the game itself. But once we get those community members and have a pretty strong base, we'll work on lore and the rules and just kind of figuring out what we kind of want for the 7 Days to Die server. Alright, so under information, you'll be able to find the server name, the mods to download them, and the current map. Actually, I need to add one more thing in here, which we're going to be talking about. As you saw, the list is right here of the 7 Days to Die mods. It's the mods itself, and then where to go download them or read about them. I know some people don't really like to download RAR files and things like that from people they really don't know. So that's why I also provide the list of all the mods so you can just download them straight from the website that I download them on, and you can put them on your computer yourself and not have to really worry about that sort of thing. The map we use currently for this playthrough is going to be this Washington DC map by Fluffy Panda. Kind of already went and checked it out, make sure everything works. It looks like a pretty decent map. Seems to have a lot of loot spots and nice little build spots and all that. So excited to see where the 7 Days to Die story goes. That we'll be recording and things like that, and other people will hopefully be making their own videos and just their own stuff as well. So excited to see how all that plays out. But so that's what we're currently using, is that list of mods and this map. The only thing you have to download is the mod pack itself. I do need to, I'm going to add it, so this will be changed in this video. For the people that just download the stuff on their own and put it in there, the map itself does have a mods folder that it needs to be put, that has a mod that needs to be added into your mods folder. So you would click the download, and it's right there. That right there. That's the only thing you have to put in your side of things, is the mod, not the map. The map gets downloaded from the server, but the mod is what you have to put in there. So I'm going to have to add that as well, but I added it at the end of the video. I just thought about that. So, like I said, slightly modded. Kind of make life a little bit easier sort of thing. But nothing that really changes the actual game itself currently. Eventually we might add things like that adds like more zombies or animals and things we gotta fight to the game, but right now it's just the kind of just makes it a little bit life more improved. But more or less that's it for this video. I have another video that'll be coming out also today that's not 7 Days to Die related. It's Tarkov related. But hopefully I'll start getting more dev blogs and just other content out and be more active with the channel. I know with my absence and shutting down the 5M server, we lost a few people, which is understandable. So got to redo the 100 subscriber little video when that happens again. It sucks that we reached that number and it just kind of came out at not a very good time health wise and things like that, but regardless, we get to do it all over again, and I'm excited for the future of the community and to see what we all do together. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next video.